Hi, I'm Donna with Donna's Things. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thank you. I appreciate you taking your time coming to see what we're doing over here on this side of the camera. Of course, if you are returning, you know my heart. I really appreciate you and your time also. So, this is Friday Sews. It's actually early Saturday morning, but this is my Friday Sews. So this is a chance where sewers, artists, creative persons, we record our videos and we post them or hashtag Friday Sews, where we can look at what other people are doing to get inspired. We learn all the tips and tricks and we learn all the tricks of the trade that we are doing. And so we talk about what we've been doing throughout the week, and we share a little bit about life. And it's not a place where we're just learning other people's business. It's a place where we can support one another in this journey that we are on, and of course, if somebody's going through something, it gives us a chance to pray or encourage whatever is necessary at that given time. And so thanks Jen over at Today in Jen's Sewing Room. She is the creator of hashtag Friday Sews. So what have I been working on? So one of the things that I have been working on, I talked a little bit and showed some of it in my Tuesday video, September 17th video. I can't actually hold the garment up because they are packed in the box now, but I have been commissioned by a friend to make 6 dashikis, 2 white, 2 black, and because I don't have the text anymore, I don't know what the third color is. But I decided that this week and a little bit of last week was going to be my time to do it. And what I did was I made 3. I made a white one, I made a black one, and I made like a golden mustard color one. But I made them all different. The mustard color one, all the seams are finished off with bias tape. I used the gold colored fabric with brown fringe on them. The black one I did flat fell seams on the finishings on the black one. I did put fringe, but on that one, no trim, no pockets. And then on the white one, I used French seams, and I put the trim, the pockets, the fringe, and all of that. Because for me, I was just seeing which was going to be the best way to make them. I am mailing those 3 to my friend so that he can try them on and see if they fit. Now, they are wearable. I have to tell you guys, they are really, really nice, but took me a long time. The garment was simple to make, but when you're sewing for somebody else, you are being meticulous about a lot of things, and you're making sure that the seams are right, that there are no threads, that the trim around this point here, because I put like a braided trim around one of them, just around one, but the neck, the arm, you're making sure that that's straight, all that good stuff that you do. Now, once he tells me, one, that third color, and also the fit, and if he likes them, I don't want any trim, I like the fringe, but can it get longer, whatever it is, then I will make the next 3. And because, like I said, the 3 that I sent up there are wearable. I don't really see why he wouldn't wear them, but then I'll go ahead. And what I believe I'm going to go with is the French seam. The French seam was the simplest, you know, the easiest to do. The only thing about doing the French seam is the dashikis have splits on the side. I don't know if he cares, because they're not even splits up here where you can go in your pocket. Either way, he'd have to lift the dashiki in order to get into the pocket. So I'm trusting that I'll be able to do the French seams and not really worry about these splits on the side. If he does want the splits on the side, then I will end up doing flat fell seams, they open seams, because it's a little bit neater than all that bias tape under the garment. But anyway, hopefully you're seeing pictures of the 1, 2, 3 that I made, and then at the end of this video, it's a simple thing, but you know, I iron it and I let you see how I fold and pack it up, because it's important that your customer gets the garment in a professional manner. What else am I working on? Vogue 1781. 1781. And I will post a picture of, you know, good line drawings. Well, let's see. Maybe you can see these. Sometimes you can't see them that well. You know, I started making this. Here you go. I'm sorry. There you go. I started making this dress. Well, this one doesn't have the back, so I started making this dress last year. I ordered this ankara from Chic Fabrics in New York City, and I only ordered a small piece of it because I was thinking that I am not going to wear a garment this bright, like from top to bottom. So I decided that on this pattern, I would do just what they got here. I love it. This is ribbon. This is a gross grain ribbon going down here. This is actually a functional pocket here, a functional pocket here. I just missed I just missed these boob lines, you know, and you did see some of this last year, but I never finished it. It zips down the back, but I went to order some more fabric, and the gentleman Sam he never got any more of this colorway in, so I didn't finish the dress. And then in my mind, I had decided that I'll just put black on the bottom, and just hadn't moved any further. Don't you love it when you zip up your clothes and your stuff just lines right up? I mean, really, the green is the same on each shoulder. The black going across here is the same as the black going across here. I don't know. I just have a thing about that. You know, the greens in the back on the bottom of the sleeve, the bullseye on the bottom, you know. I just love it when my patterns match up, even though with certain fabrics, even like with ankaras, I could have chopped it up. It still would have been beautiful. But what I finally did is probably a year later, I decided I was going to go with a linen, thought it would look good with the gross grain ribbon, but I had looked at different fabrics and I decided to go with a cotton sateen. I think that's about the closest to this ankara that I was going to get. So I will have my bottom, the bottom will be out of the black. So I think that's going to be a really cute dress. I know it's short sleeve. I might only get to wear it once, maybe twice, because we are nearing the end of September. But I decided that before I make my next fall group of clothing that I would go ahead and finish this up, because I've always loved this pattern, but I hadn't done anything with it. And the buttons are faux buttons, because as you see, it zips down the back. So you got the faux buttons, but I personally would love to make this one, and I would love for it to button all the way down the front. So that will be something I take on probably right into the early spring. But that's what I have been working on. I've been pretty busy, but you guys know me, I enjoy what I do. So, and I'm certainly appreciative of you watching. A little bit about life. Well, things are pretty much the same around here. We're still serving as interim pastors at the church that we are at, my husband, and they are interviewing, or whatever it is people do, to get a new pastor. So that part of our journey may be over very soon, and then of course we'll just see what the Father has next for us. I was going into the office a little bit. You know, I am retired. I always enjoy those moments. I spent many years of my life there, so it's like home away from home. And of course I love my boss, so it's always a pleasure to be a part of what she is doing. And then we're working around the house. We did some things downstairs. I cleaned up this sewing room yesterday because I am purchasing a new cutting table. This was something that I had made, that I had put together, and it serves the purpose really well, except it's flush against the wall. In the beginning, I didn't really mind bending over to reach a pattern piece, but I'm starting to mind. So now I've just ordered something, you know, to be able to wheel it out, even fold it over if I wanted to be able to do that. I ordered one from Joann's. I don't know, the reviews aren't the best, but I did it that way because if I do like it, if I decide to stay in this room permanently, I will then invest in a really nice cutting table. So, one other thing I want to share is my word for today, and that word is persistent. I think that when we want something, or if we're trying to achieve something, reaching that goal, we have to be persistent. If it doesn't look like it's going to happen, you have to keep trying. If it looks like it's going to be a fail, no, be persistent at what you're doing. Don't give up, because it is going to happen. One thing about a fail, they say what? A failure is better than not trying at all, because we learn from those fails. We learn from our mistakes. And I have learned over the years, everything that doesn't happen the way I want it to happen, everything that doesn't come out the way I want it to come out, it's not necessarily a fail. It's a learning experience, because you can sure bet that I'm going to get up, I'm going to try again, and this time I'm going to make it. Why? Because I learned from my mistakes, and now I am going to be persistent. I'm going to press my way in. I'm going to make sure that I don't give up and that I keep going and going and going. So a word from the wise, persistence. It will carry us a long way. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on people that you have been around. You know, don't give up. You can make it. You have to believe in yourself. That's always very important. So I thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. Hit that like button, share my channel, subscribe if you will. Of course, I really do appreciate that. I pay attention to the comments, so send me a little chat so that I can see what you're doing on your side, you know, the other side of this camera. I appreciate all of it. If you don't want to subscribe because you have so many subscriptions, come on through here every now and then and check out what we're doing over here at Donna's Things. All of it is much appreciated. Thank you again so much for watching, and you have a wonderful day. Bye. After I press the garment really well, I bring it over to my cutting table. I lay it out as flat as I can. And then I just do, it's nothing fancy, but I do a fold over, leaving about 2 inches of the neck up here. Cross over, then I bring this side over the same amount. I have this sleeve to turn into here, and then I turn this one over, and that's really all it is because of the length of the box, and I've already folded some. I do know how much I want it, and so when my customer opens the box, their garment is neatly folded. But I don't just stop there. I do put it in some tissue paper. So I have the tissue paper here. I mean, I know you guys know how to wrap, but I'm just showing you. This is what a customer gets from me if I sew something for somebody. This is what they get from me. It's not perfect or anything, but they'll get this. They'll get their garment like I cared, you know, like I cared about it. It'll be wrapped, such as this one is. Put a piece of tape here on it. It's nothing, no big deal. Tuck this under in here so that I could wrap it up almost like a Christmas gift. But it just says that I care, you know. And I'll do this one the same. I close up these edges just like I'm wrapping a gift. So when they open up the box, they see this. And I made 3 of them. So 1, 2, 3. The black is on the bottom, the brown is on the middle, and the white is on the top. Now this box that I have is pretty big because I'm putting some other things in it, but it's just a box. I drop the garments down in it. They fit neatly in the box. And of course, if it was finished, we close it up. Three nice dashikis on the way to the client.